Before wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best monochrome laser printers. Number 5 on the list is HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP M479 FDW printer. This HP is a fantastic mid-range laser printer that manages to include all the features you can ask for, making it our top choice as the best laser printer all in one unit. It gives users the flexibility to print, scan, copy, fax, and even email in color. The large 4.3 color touchscreen is a unique feature indicative of the printer's modern design. You can customize the interface's shortcuts to cater to your workflow. The printer also has fast, reliable dual-band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity options and user control and management options through the HP Smart App. After sending a print job, you'll have your first page out in a quick 9.3 seconds and produce at a respectable 28 ppm in both black and color. If you're looking to maximize speed and efficiency, you'll love this HP's 50-sheet single-pass auto document feeder. This allows users to scan, copy, email, and fax two-sided documents with just one pass, making processing a high volume of sheets as easily as possible. Compare that to the print, copy, scan, and fax functionality found on the best all-in-one printer. Print, scan, copy and fax consistently high-quality documents with the HP Color LaserJet Pro Multifunction M479 FDW, a wireless printer designed to let you focus on growing your business. Protect company data and safeguard against cyberattacks with protection built into the printer hardware, firmware and OS.use built-in Wi-Fi Direct to connect your smartphone directly to your wireless laser printer for easy mobile printing, even without a local network connection. Number 4 on the list is HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W. The HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W is a monochrome laser printer that doesn't use toner cartridges. Instead, it uses a toner bottle that empties into a tank within the printer, similar to how you refill the tanks of super tank inkjet printers. Since the tank holds a lot more toner than toner cartridges do, the printer can print many more pages, and it has one of the highest page yields of any printer we've tested. The bottle price is much cheaper than toner cartridges, helping you save even more money. Unfortunately, its printing speed is slow over Wi-Fi, especially since it needs to pause to cool down during long prints. Also, it can't automatically print double-sided, so you need to flip over the sheets manually. HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W is good for black and white printing. It prints an exceptional number of pages before the tank runs out of toner, and it has one of the highest black page yields we've tested. Since this super tank uses toner, you don't need to worry about clogged printheads the way you do with super tank inkjet models. Unfortunately, it can't automatically duplex print, and it's slow at printing if you use Wi-Fi. Epson EcoTank ET3850 is a color inkjet model, while the HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W is a monochrome laser model. Neither printer uses cartridges. Instead, both have refillable tanks that yield an incredible number of pages. The Epson uses ink, making it a better choice if you want to print photos or color-coded spreadsheets. It also has an automatic document feeder if you need to scan multiple sheets in a row, and it can print double-sided, so you don't need to flip over your sheets manually the way you do with the HP. On the other hand, the HP is a better choice for black and white printing, since it yields significantly more black pages. Also, since it uses toner, you don't need to worry about clogged printheads when you don't print regularly. HP Smart Tank Plus 551 and the HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W both use tank systems, but the Smart Tank uses ink, while the Neverstop uses toner. If the content you print requires color, the Smart Tank is a better choice. It has one of the highest color page yields we've tested, so it's perfect if you print a lot of colorful reports, color-coded spreadsheets, or photos. It's an inkjet, though, so you'll need to print often to prevent clogged printheads. On the other hand, if you print only in black, the Neverstop is a better choice. It has the highest black page yield we've tested, and it prints faster than the Smart Tank. Since it uses toner, it's a much better choice if you don't print often, since they don't have printheads that can clog. Unfortunately, neither printer can automatically duplex print, so you need to flip over the sheets yourself. While you can print out a lot of pages before the toner runs out, the paper tray can hold only 150 pages at once, so you'll need to refill it often if you print many large documents in a row. Also, the HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W doesn't have easy access to deal with paper jams. There's no panel on the front or back that you can open. Instead, the only access to the sheet rollers is by removing the drum unit, but the space is very narrow. There's a panel on the top of the output tray that you can lift, but it doesn't give much leverage room to pull or a paper or remove any ripped pieces there, either. Number 3 on the list is Brother HLL 2370DW. The Brother HLL 2370DW is a simple monochrome printer. Its functionalities are limited since it doesn't print in color or have a scanner. However, it excels at what it's designed to do, which is print plain documents in black and white, quickly and affordably. It uses a single black toner cartridge with a remarkably high page yield. The cartridges aren't too expensive either, so the cost per print is outstandingly low. However, since the drum unit is separate from the cartridges, you will need to eventually purchase a replacement drum unit. It's also important to be certain that you don't need to be able to print in color or scan documents before committing to a simple monochrome printer. If all you need is something that can print in black and white, though, then this printer is a superb option. The Brother HLL 2390DW and the HLL 2370DW are two very similar models. They are both black and white printers. However, the HLL 2390DW model includes a scanner. If the cost per print and page yield are your only two criteria, the HLL 2370DW is the better option. HP LaserJet M209W and the Brother HLL 2370DW are two monochrome laser printers with no scanners. While both have remarkably high page yields and very low cost per prints, the Brother prints significantly faster. However, the drum unit is a separate unit on the Brother and needs to be replaced eventually, which adds an extra cost over time. On the other hand, the drum unit on the HP is included in the toner cartridge. Note that the HP printer only accepts original HP cartridges, so you can't use third-party toner. Number 2 on the list is Brother MFCL 2710DW. The Brother MFCL 2710DW is a monochrome laser printer that's meant for those who only print in black. Like most laser printers, it prints quickly, and its single cartridge can yield a good number of pages, which is great for offices that frequently print in bulk. However, the printer's inability to print in color is extremely limiting, so careful consideration is necessary before committing to such a printer. The scanner has great features, but the lack of duplex scanning is a bit disappointing, as it makes scanning double-sided documents time-consuming. Printing photos isn't recommended, as printed photos just look awful. Overall, it's an excellent printer, as long as you print in black only. The Brother MFCL 2710DW is an excellent printer for printing black and white documents. Even though it takes a bit longer to print out the first page of a document, subsequent pages come out a lot faster. Due to the black cartridge's exceptionally high yield, cost remains low over time. And if you often print at large scale, the printer also accepts high-yield cartridges. The Brother MFCL 2710DW and the Brother HLL 2390DW are similar, as they're both monochrome laser printers with exceptional yield, low cost per print, and fast printing speed. The main differences are that the MFCL 2710DW has a scanner with an automatic document feeder, and it has an Ethernet port. The Brother MFCL 2710DW and the HP Neverstop Laser MFP 1202W are both monochrome laser printers, but the Brother uses toner cartridges, while the HP has a tank that you refill with toner. The HP is a better choice if you don't want to worry about spending money on toner as often. It prints nearly 8,000 more pages, and its toner bottle cost is less expensive, too. On the other hand, if you need an Andorran Franks, the Brother has one. It also prints significantly faster, and it can automatically print double-sided. Unlike the HP, you don't need to flip over the sheets manually. The Brother MFCL 2710DW has an excellent design. The toner cartridge is easily accessible from the front, and although paper jams can only be removed from the back of the printer, you only need to open a single panel to gain access. The scanner's lid can be extended slightly if you need to scan thick documents or books. If you need to have better access to the output tray, the scanner bed can be raised, and it stays open on its own, so you don't have to keep holding it. The whole printer feels sturdy, but the non-removable power cord makes it harder to replace if damaged. Number 1 on the list is Canon imageCLASS MF445DW. The Canon imageCLASS MF445DW is a great printer for smaller home offices. It has a superb cartridge system that's able to yield an incredible number of pages, so the cartridge doesn't need to be replaced often. It prints very quickly, it has a scanner with an automatic document feeder, and it has an Ethernet port for a reliable network connection. However, the lack of color printing may be a deal breaker. For some .The Canon imageCLASS MF644CDW is much better than the Canon imageCLASS MF445DW, mainly due to its ability to print in color. Both printers offer the same scanning features, they're similarly designed, and they also have largely the same connectivity options. However, the MF445DW is a better choice for black printing only, as its toner cartridge can yield more black pages, and it prints faster. The Canon imageCLASS MF743CDW is a better printer than the Canon imageCLASS MF445DW. The MF743CDW can print in color, and its black cartridges are available at a lower price. That said, the MF445DW offers a higher page yield and a lower cost per print. The Canon imageCLASS MF445DW and the brother MFCL2750DW have very similar overall performances. The Canon yields more pages per cartridge, so the cartridge doesn't need replacing as often. The Canon can print out single-page documents faster, but the brother's printing speed is faster. However, while the brother's scanner can scan at a higher resolution, the Canon has more connectivity options. The Canon imageCLASS MF445DW and the brother HLL3270CDW laser are meant for different uses. Although the brother's ability to print in color is a big advantage, its lack of a scanner makes it less suitable for most small offices. Also, the Canon can yield more black pages from each cartridge, and it prints a lot faster. The Canon's toner cartridge costs slightly more, but that's because it also contains the drum unit, which is a separate unit on the brother. The Canon imageCLASS MF445 has an outstanding design. Even though it's fully plastic, the printer feels well built, and the power cord is removable, making it easier to replace. The toner cartridge is easily accessible from the front, and you can remove paper jams by simply opening a panel on the back. The scanner lid can extend a bit if you need to scan thicker items, and it can stay open on its own, so you don't have to keep holding it. There are only a few minor issues with the design. The back panel to access paper jams doesn't open fully, making it more difficult for those with larger hands to access. The display screen sticks out and isn't removable, making the printer's overall footprint even bigger. Lastly, the printer is difficult to set up for the average user and is time-consuming.